Good afternoon. In the headlines, Dominica welcomes the flagship and training ship of the Venezuelan Navy as part of its 36th training cruise abroad mission. In news from the region, Trinidad Prime Minister says CARICOM Secretary General reappointment was an improper process. And internationally, U.S. President Donald Trump warns that a whole civilization will die in Iran on Tuesday if the country does not heed his ultimatum to accept U.S. war demands. The details in a moment.
Are you worried about how you're going to get to your next destination or important appointment, special event, a new date, but you are stranded? No ride, no bus, nowhere, and look, rain falling. What would you do? Look no further than Carlton Phillip Bonus Rental. Chances are, whatever your destination or translation or transactions, be it personal, business, leisure, pleasure, sightseeing, adventures, weddings, and family vacations, whatever satisfies your personal driving needs in Dominica, think Bonus Rental from Carlton Phillip Fonkole. Top of the line customer service, unbeatable prices, helpful and friendly staff. Renting a bonus vehicle has never been easier. It's all full service. And look, we've got your rental keys already at hand. Carlton Phillips, so prepare for memories that will last a lifetime. So go choose your bonus, get your bonus, rent your bonus, drive your bonus from Carlton Phillips Motor Pool at Fonkole. Now it's your bonus. Go drive safely in your bonus.
Blast Gaming presents its biggest job whatever. Blast Mystery Progressive. I'm so excited. I can't hide it. The new Blast Jackpot rising, and I like it. It going up and up and up and up and up. Blast up and up and up and up and up and up.
Play selected games to win in the Blast Mystery Progressive. Pick until you match 3 gems and win one of the 5 cash jackpots. Or you can blast up with the Mystery Progressive Jackpot.
It going up and up and up and up and up. Blast up and up and up. Blast Gaming.
DBS News.
Thank you for joining us in the news this lunchtime. Minister for Foreign Affairs, Dr. Vince Henderson, says the visit of the Venezuelan Navy training ship aims to strengthen the bilateral relationship between Dominica and Venezuela. The ship arrived in Dominican waters on April 6 as part of its 36th training cruise abroad mission. A welcome ceremony and plaque exchange took place this morning to commemorate the official visit of the Venezuelan Navy training vessel.
Your presence here represents something greater. The relationship between the Commonwealth and Dominica and the Bolivarian Republic of Venezuela has over the years been characterized by solidarity, mutual respect, and cooperation. Our engagement has been strengthened through initiatives such as energy cooperation under the Petro-Caribe framework, as well as broader regional collaboration within CARICOM and other multilateral fora. Our partnership reflects a shared commitment to sustainable development, resilience, and the advancement of our people. Dominica and Venezuela stand as bilateral partners, united by common principles, and your presence here today reinforces those shared ideals. It is through such engagements that we continue to build bridges of understanding, deepen diplomatic ties, and foster people-to-people connections that endure beyond official exchanges.
And that was the Minister for Foreign Affairs, Dr. Vince Henderson. A total of 216 people are sailing aboard the ship, including 120 cadets from the Bolivarian Navy and other academies of the Bolivarian Military University. Meanwhile, the Minister with responsibility for the Cadet Corps, Greta Roberts, says these officers should be regarded as ambassadors of Venezuela.
Serve your country in this way, to commit yourselves to discipline, leadership, and learning, and to travel across the seas in the spirit of training and exchange is truly admirable. We understand that this voyage is part of a broader training mission that sharpens your skills as future naval officers and allows you to engage with the cultures, histories, and people of the Caribbean and beyond. Indeed, you can be described as ambassadors carrying messages of friendship, cooperation, and peace. And this is why your presence here in Dominica is so meaningful. Dominica is known as the nature island of the Caribbean, a place of rivers, rainforests, and resilient people. But beyond our natural beauty, we are a country deeply committed to building strong relationships with our neighbors and partners across Latin America and the Caribbean, including Venezuela.
Minister for Youth with responsibility for the Cadet Corps, Greta Roberts, the 36th training cruise abroad mission of the Venezuelan Navy training vessel will last approximately 3 months and will visit 5 Caribbean countries. The Office of Disaster Management is urging the general public to begin early preparations as forecasts indicate a near-average 2026 Atlantic hurricane season. Communications Officer at the Office of Disaster Management, Kalal John Baptist, encouraged citizens to embrace a culture of preparedness, reminding the public that disaster management should be treated as a shared responsibility. He made these comments on the Disaster and You program on DBS Radio this morning.
The 2026 Atlantic hurricane season is expected to have a near-average number of storms due to developing El Nino, and already AccuWeather predicts 11 to 16 named storms, with 4 to 7 becoming hurricanes. Forecasters anticipate 3 to 5 direct storm impacts on this season. So we just want you to be aware of that. Be prepared and some of the things that you ought to do. And so as we continue to raise awareness, we continue to seek the public's support. Embracing preparedness, make disaster management your business. Plan accordingly. Do not wait for when a weather system is approaching upon us. Adopt disaster management as a lifestyle. Ensure self-preparedness, self-readiness. Plan for surviving for at least 3 to 4 days after an event. Ensure that you have essential supplies, water, food, medication. Ensure your structure, that is your home, your house, is ready to withstand an adverse event.
And that was Communications Officer at the Office of Disaster Management, Kalal John Baptist. In more news this lunchtime, the National Bank of Dominica is to report net profits of over $18 million at its annual general meeting on April 9 at Goodwill Parish Hall at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. The annual general meeting reviews the 2024 annual report, audited financial statements, and a proposed dividend for shareholders. The net profit of $18.49 million is up from $11.96 million the previous year. The bank reported total assets of $1.77 billion. The report highlighted progress in customer service, governance, and digital modernization as part of its wider transformational efforts. The bank is also reporting a year of higher earnings, stronger capital, and continued commanding position on the local financial system. However, the bank is not without concerns. It says delinquency is a worry and efforts to tackle the problem have been put in place. Minister for Tourism Denise Charles Pemberton has dismissed copper mining allegations at Deepwash. A group has been protesting at Deepwash, where activity began to facilitate construction of the international airport. The tourism minister says any activity which began at Deepwash will be planned with the interest of the environment in mind.
Let me take this opportunity to strongly refute the claims suggesting that copper mining activities are currently underway at the site or that any such activities are planned. These claims are false and misleading, and they risk creating unnecessary concern among the public. At no time has unauthorized or covert mining been sanctioned or conducted at this location. None. The relevant authorities remain vigilant and continue to enforce all regulatory requirements to ensure that all development activities are lawful and properly managed. We also understand that developments of this nature may raise questions among residents and stakeholders. I want to assure the public that all activities associated with the proposed quarry will be guided by strict environmental standards and careful oversight. with the protection of our natural resources and the well-being of our communities at the forefront. As a country proudly known as a nature island of the Caribbean, we remain fully committed to safeguarding our environment while pursuing responsible and sustainable development.
Minister Denise Charles Pemberton, stay tuned for regional international developments.
New game in town. Get ready to match 5 and you can win 10K. Let's go. Play with just $2. Match 5 numbers from 1 to 29 to win. Draws every Wednesday and Saturday at 9 p.m. It's easy, fun, and local. Match 5, your local jackpot game. Dominican National Lottery.
Husband and wife in bed chatting quietly. The husband asking his wife, "Are you ready?" Wife with a smile on her face said, "Yes, I'm always ready and more than ready." The question is, are you ready? Husband replied, "Ready like Freddy. I'm always prepared." It was Duvanjou, so she asked him, "What time is it, Huzzy?" Husband replied, "Time to upgrade." She shouted, "What? On my birthday?" And her smile turned to a serious frown. "Don't touch me. Don't you ever touch me again." Husband says, "Well, I guess you wouldn't get that brand new vehicle from Carlton Phillip as I promised." When she heard those romantic words, her piquant stand up, her eyes started to grow, her face light up like dumbling. But she thought she was being dumped on her birthday and being replaced. Then they embraced and hugged and kissed some more. Head straight to Carlton Phillip. She says, "Look it, honey, that's the ride. The new ride, the favorite color and style." They both hugged and embraced each other. Thanks to Carlton Phillip Motor Pool, Fogole, telephone, email.
You're simply the best. Better than all the rest.
DBS News.
Trinidad and Tobago Prime Minister Kamla Persad-Bissessar has renewed calls for transparency from CARICOM over the reappointment of Secretary General Carla Barnett, warning her government will continue to challenge what it calls an improper process and may withhold funding from the regional body. In a Facebook post, she said that Trinidad and Tobago remains committed to CARICOM but will not relent until what she termed the sneaky and odious process is fully explained. She argued that the appointment carries implications for her country's economy, security, regional integration, and foreign affairs over the next 5 years. And U.S. President Donald Trump warned that a whole civilization will die in Iran on Tuesday if the country does not heed his ultimatum to accept U.S. war demands. Trump did not give details, but he has already said the U.S. military could bomb Iran's bridges, power plants, and other civilian infrastructure into the Stone Age. Trump has announced a deadline of midnight GMT Tuesday for Iran to end its de facto closing of the Strait of Hormuz, a narrow strategic waterway used to transport oil and other commodities. That's news. Sports is next.
Bundle and watch $98 flow back into your pocket. It's simple. Just add mobile to broadband and save big with Flow. Get fiber fast Wi-Fi at home and all the data you need on the go. We've got you covered everywhere. So what are you waiting for? It's connection times 2 and up to $98 in savings for you. Add mobile to broadband today and take your connection to the next level. Visit in-store or online at discoverflow.co for more details.
Easy Max, get your money fast. Join the family. Call and find out now. You want that quick money to meet all of your needs. High speeds and top service. Easy Max family. Qualify for 7.5 or maybe 10,000. 2.0 is 15 grand. Easy Max, yours and mine.
West Coast Cooperative Credit Union presents the Easy Max Family Loans. Easy Max Plus of $7,500. Easy Max Pro of $10,000 and Easy Max 2.0 of $15,000. Yes, contact us today at 449-6556 or 449-9343 or 295-2682. Terms and conditions apply. West Coast Credit Union, your only credible choice for success.
Well, good afternoon. I'm Gavin Richards with the Lunchtime Sports Update. Let's bowl off with cricket news as the head coach of the Windward Islands under-15 cricket team, Dalton Polias, has commended the boys for an outstanding showing in the CWI Regional Under-15 Cricket Championships. The tournament took a new format this year with the CWI opting for a bilateral format as opposed to the traditional round-robin competition involving all the teams. But the Windwards managed to win all 5 of their matches against the Leeward Islands, with Dominica's Dylan John being named the tournament MVP and Derwin Lewis getting the award for the most runs. So we'll hear from Dalton Polias at 6:20 this evening. In some more sports this lunchtime, we can tell you that the senior women's footballer Alana Finn is set for a return to international football, having recovered from a dreaded injury. The former national under-17 women's football captain is set to be named in the women's national team as Dominica gets set to face Antigua and Nicaragua in the World Cup qualifiers next week. Finn, who is based in the United States, has not played for Dominica since undergoing surgery to repair a severely ruptured right Achilles tendon in 2022. Well, Alana Finn is also expected to be joined by her sister, Sari Finn, in the women's national team, which is expected to be announced later this week. Plans for the 2026 national basketball season and the possibility of Dominica participating in a number of regional events in 2026 will be top of the agenda as the Dominica Amateur Basketball Association holds its annual general meeting this evening. DABA President Donnie Robinson says 2026 is shaping up to be a very big year for basketball. The 2026 National Basketball League is scheduled to get underway this weekend. Well, that's all the time we're going to have for sports this lunchtime. More sporting highlights at 4 o'clock, but it's time for the Lotto Draw on DBS Radio.
And welcome to the midday draw. It's the 7th of April, 2026, and I am your hostess, Mia Francis. Let's now play some Play 4. Good luck to you. Is 13. Your second number is 10. Third number is 21. And your fourth lucky number is 17. Let's recap. Your Play 4 lucky numbers are 13, 10, 21 and 17. Play 4. Grand winners every day. Stay tuned for Big 4 with Multi-X.
Now you can play your favorite daily 3 plus Big 4 3 times a day, Monday to Saturday at 9:30 a.m., 1:30 p.m. and 9 p.m. Dominica National Lottery. Everything is possible.
And we are back, guys. It's big bets, it's big scores. Let's now play some Big 4 with Multi-X. Good luck, everyone. And your big numbers for Big 4 are 5, 8, 7, and 0. Let's now reveal that Multi-X ball. The Multi-X ball selected is 2X. Yes, double those winnings. To recap, your Big 4 lucky numbers are 5, 8, 7, and 0. The Multi-X ball selected is 2X. Big 4, it's an easy score. Stay tuned for Pick 2 with Multi-X.
Something big is breaking through this Easter. The VLT Easter Tournament is coming, and it's about to blast the competition wide open. Big energy, big prizes, big wins. Stay tuned.
Hey guys, welcome back. Let's now play some Pick 2 with Multi-X. Happy winnings. And your 2 lucky numbers for Pick 2 are 4, and 9. The multi-X ball selected is 2X. To recap, your pick 2 lucky numbers are 4 and 9. The multi-X ball selected is 2X. Pick 2 and play to win. Stay tuned for one off.
Everybody rock your body.
Now you can win even if you one off. One off. It's the all-new and exciting game from the Dominica National Lottery. Simply select your 3-digit numbers from 0 to 9. Place your wager for only $2 per wager, with each additional wager costing $2. And just imagine, if any or all of the lucky numbers are off by one number, higher or lower of the winning numbers, you win.
You really do.
Play one off from the Dominica National Lottery and win anyway.
Thank you so much for staying tuned, guys. Let's now win some cash with one off. Good luck. And your one off lucky numbers are 8, 8, and 6. To recap, your one off lucky numbers are 8, 8, and 6. A one off. Win anyway. Up next is the third multi-X.
Are you ready to sing your heart out? Vibes on vibes. Blast Bistro presents karaoke on the rooftop every Thursday from 4 p.m. until you say when. Tell them, Beyonce. It's your voice, your vibe, and your moment under the sky. So starting March 19th, grab your friends, grab all of them, sip on something nice, and take the stage at the island's most relaxing rooftop spot, Blast Bistro. So whether you're a superstar or you're just singing for fun, Thursdays are your night at Blast Bistro. See you on the rooftop, where every Thursday feels like a celebration. Blast Bistro. Good food, good vibes, great memories. If you miss it, I solve it.
The Match 5 jackpot is now $53,200. Match 5, your local jackpot game.
You have to be in it to win it. The Super 6 is now $200,000. Have you played?
Welcome back, everyone. Get a chance to win cash and tickets to Jazz and Creole with Instacash. Place all your non-winning tickets in the box provided at our main office, Blast Entertainment Center, L's Outlet in Portersville, or General's Mall in Portsmouth, and you can win a ticket to Jazz and Creole. Draw takes place on April 28th, 2026. Let's now play some Daily 3. Good luck. Number is 8. Your second number is 6. And the third lucky number is 3. Let's now multiply those winnings. The multi-X ball selected is 2X. Double those winnings. To recap, your lucky numbers are